I have a really good owner's manual for my car, a Toyota Celica. When you get yourself a decent manual, you tend to covet it, especially after you've been through a lot of truly terrible manuals, as I have. So when you come across a rare manual that actually works well, you don't want people dicking around with it. Religious pundits want to dick with the public educational system. They would have people believe that the absence of God in public education is a deliberate act to endorse atheism. Also, they would have you believe the entire public educational system is part of a giant sinister conspiracy to force children to reject God. That's like saying my Toyota owner's manual has an agenda to endorse atheism because it never mentions God anywhere in it. If you read my manual carefully, you would notice it actually does have an agenda. It has an agenda to help me fix my car. Any mention of God anywhere through it would only detract from that. The only agenda secular education has is to teach children how the world actually functions and works. Any mention of God anywhere in it will only serve to detract from that. As for forcing children to reject God, I myself was entirely educated in a secular public educational system, and I have absolutely no memory whatsoever of a teacher teaching me there was no God. This is how chemistry works, and it works because there is no God. This is how biology works, and it works because there is no God. This is how physics works, and it works because there is no God. And if a teacher ever did say anything like that, it would be stupid, because why would you go out of your way to mention something that has absolutely nothing to do with what you're teaching? Math, physics, chemistry, biology, English, history. None of these things merit bringing attention towards the existence or non-existence of a God. These are subjects that teach people how the world functions and works by observable and practical means. To bring in any outside topic that has absolutely nothing to do with these subjects would only serve to pollute the teaching of these subjects with irrelevant information. And we need people to know about these subjects as best as we can teach, because we're living in a world that is growing ever more sophisticated in technology, and our world is growing ever more dependent on it. Yet at the same time, the educational standards of Western countries are constantly declining in basic sciences. If Western society is to flourish in the future, we need to graduate people who understand the crucial sciences of how the world actually works. Not just scientists, but also we need engineers, mechanics, doctors, software engineers, and countless other highly trained people whose quality of work is entirely dependent on their thorough understanding of these basic sciences. You're not going to get very far in a world where people believe that angels dig subway tunnels, messiahs actually feed the masses, and technological wonders are granted as divine visitations from above.